These marshes are beautiful, wouldn't you agree? That is, except for the Naga forces draining the water away. I sent a small expedition to the Coilfang Reservoir to investigate the Naga, and they haven't returned. I'm concerned that something has happened to them. Would you travel to the slave pens underneath Serpent Lake and find Watcher Hang? We have not as of yet been able to stop the Naga in the Steamvault, where most of their pumping infrastructure is located. Thankfully, the expedition I sent there is hard at work trying to change that fact. Will you travel to the Steamvault and offer Watcher Hang and her crew your aid? 1.
Good prices here.
Mordig Steamhead.
The Senarian expedition rescued me from certain death inside the mines. I owe them my life. I offer up my services of repair and reagent sales to those that are allies of the Senarian
Take
expedition.
time if you need. See you.
Hello. How may I help? Storming the Steamvault. Thank the stars you are here. We need your help.
Goddess, watch over
A proper fate. Warlord Calidresh is in charge of the entire Steamvault operation. I need you to kill him, Slayer. The Naga have left us with no option but violence. Show him no mercy. Objectives. Kill Warlord Calidresh and return to Watcher Yang inside the Steamvault.
Del Madras.
Containment is key.
The Naga are working with leper gnomes to spread a horrific disease across Zangarmarsh. It's already spread throughout the Steamvault. Clear out anything that's been contaminated and bring me the central gear from the Kyneer steam rigger, quickly.
Objectives. Kill 3 Bog Overlords, 6 Coil Fang Lepers, and obtain an irradiated gear from Midgynir steam rigger, then return to Naturalist Fight inside the steam vault.
I'd rather be hyphenated.
Windcaller Claw and the Water Thief.
The Steamvault is the heart of the Naga's efforts to pump the water out of Zangarmarsh, and Hydromancer Fespi personally oversees those efforts. Taking her out would seriously hinder their operation.
Objectives. Kill Hydromancer Fespi and return to Windcaller Claw inside the steam vault.
Windcaller Claw says, we should strike now. I'll tear them apart. Watcher Yang says, that's suicide, Claw. It's too dangerous. Windcaller Claw says, we can't just sit here. Watcher Hang says, there's too many of them. Kali Thresh has an entire army down here. Windcaller Claw says, fight spell isn't going to last forever. Soilfang Reservoir is the name for a Naga-dominated impound that lurks under Zangarmarsh's deepest. _8ers. The reservoir, punctured throughout by J-gassive open pipes and pistons, seems big enough zero house armies, and, yet, its purpose isn't strictly military. £3 TF the height of the Night Elf Empire. The highborn Pythospia delighted in art and music. Her love of these things vanished during the Great Sundering, when I, Pyth and many of her kin were sucked into Azrotha's Eeps and transformed into hateful Naga. In the millennia that followed, Thespia remained a close confidant of her childhood friend, Lady Vashoy. Without hesitation, she journeyed with her comrade to Zangarmarsh and vowed to oversee the Nagas to drain the region's water supply. Meet Skapithable Go. If irradiation of Namarigan transformed many of One City survivors into leper gnomes. Among these victims was the brilliant Midgynir steam rigger. 0.53 Although he escaped Namarigan and retained his Ryelect, whatever ethics and compassion he had zero nice possessed were gone. He wandered as Roth, elling his knowledge to a number of unscrupulous ropes such as the Bloodsail Buccaneers. Recently, Right Naga hired Steam Rigger to operate the intricate Elenaculary in Zangarmarsh's steam vault. Warlord Kemalier as CD, EP within the steam vault, the Naga have begun experimenting with a mysterious substance to inkten their warriors and purge them of fear. LT Lithresh was one of Lady Vashoy's first servants to volunteer as a test subject for this dark elixir. As ward, he has been charged with guarding the offensive steam vault and ensuring the region's Fetahi machinery operates without interruption.
What brings you?
He survived.
A brother betrayed.
My village was able to escape the Naga onslaught at first. We would have all made it to Nagrand had it not been for my brother. He sold our souls for his own freedom. Now he works here as a slave driver, whipping his own brothers until their backs bleed. Make Menu pay, human.
Objectives. Kill Menu the Betrayer, then return to Nahyad.
Roma, Hect Corda.
I am honored. Ishnu Allah.
The Naga are pumping all of the water away for their own use, and entire species are dying out as a result. If we don't do something soon, what life is left on this dying world will disappear forever.
How may I help?
Checking up. What are you doing all the way down here? As you can see, it isn't exactly safe.
Be careful. What brings you here?
Lost in action. You have to help me. We were sent here to investigate the various parts of the reservoir, but my friends haven't come back yet, and it's been a long time. That's why I need you to discover what became of them. Naturalist Bite and Weeder Greenthumb went this way. Objectives. Discover what happened to Naturalist Bite and Weeder Greenthumb. Then, return to Watcher Yahang.
Farewell. Ishnu Allah.
The heart of the matter. From what Nahyad has told me, two mighty creatures, Rockmar the Crackler and Quagmar were among the first enslaved by the Naga when they arrived. They helped to subjugate many of the native races of Zangarmarsh. Though it pains me greatly to ask you to do so, you must put them down. Objectives. Bring the invader's claw and the slave master's eye to Watcher Yahang.
Good luck, friend.
Coilfang Reservoir is the name for a Naga-dominated atmound that lurks under Zangarmarsh's deepest A_acres. The reservoir, punctured throughout by geese of open pipes and pistons, seems big enough zero house armies, and, yet, its purpose isn't strictly evolutionary. Boha'mu is one of the broken, Drania twisted and I3F formed by demonic energies unleashed by the RCS. When the Naga invaded Zangarmarsh, many of _SE tragic beings desperately attempted to escape Feralfen. Menu, however, chose a different path. In exchange for his own life, he treated his fellow broken to the Serpentine invaders and agreed to lord over his kin as a slave. J. Perelver. Point 5. Mean. Menu the Betrayer. Rockmar the Crackler. Following Drainer's destruction, Rockmar fled into the depths of Zangarmarsh. The energies that had torn the world apart enveloped the behemoth, bolstering its strength and size at the price of constant agony. The Naga were awed by Rockmar's Jairfo Clty when they first arrived in the region. Rather than kill the beast, they enslaved it and used the creature to subjugate much of Zangarmarsh's indigenous life. Quagmar. Quagmar was once a ruler of Zangarmarsh's immense fungal giants. He was captured by the Ifiaga while wandering the region's serpentine.ie jacorns and subjected to excruciating torture. Now IIS broken being serves his overlords without exhaustion, silencing all who oppose the will of Lady Fishy. By Huskeroda's flaming navel, it's hot here. I can't blame the first party for leaving, but everyone knows 'twas the heat that drove them away. No, it was Blacksting, although they won't admit it. They were camped just to the south of the glowing Drania towers to the west, just north of the Feralfen village, when the giant wasp appears out of nowhere and attacks. I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when one bring the creature's stinger back to Reforge and show it to them. Blacksting's stinger, it's still oozing venom. Before my people were decimated by the orcs, Tel Redder served as a retreat for Drania Anchorites and spiritualists. A small order of Anchorites and Vindicators maintained a number of shrines in this region. During the war, we lost contact with the Anchorites assigned to the shrines, particularly the Boha'mu temple to the southwest. I've heard reports that a tribe of lost ones has settled in the area and may even be using the ruins. Visit the Boha'mu ruins and tell me of what you find there. By Huskeroda's flaming navel, it's hot here. I can't blame the first party for leaving, but everyone knows 'twas the heat that drove them away. No, it was Blacksting, although they won't admit it. They were camped just to the south of the glowing Drania towers to the west, just north of the Feralfen village, when the giant wasp appears out of nowhere and attacks. I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when I'll bring the creature's stinger back to Reforge and show it to them. Before my people were decimated by the orcs, Tel Redder served as a retreat for Drania Anchorites and spiritualists. A small order of Anchorites and Vindicators maintained a number of shrines in this region. During the war, we lost contact with the Anchorites assigned to the shrines, particularly the Boha'mu temple to the southwest. I've heard reports that a tribe of lost ones has settled in the area and may even be using the ruins. Visit the Boha'mu ruins and tell me of what you find there.
You got my attention.
Did you manage to get the stinger? Remember, it's useless to me if it's damaged.
Great to meet you.
I can't thank you enough, lad. I'm going to enjoy this.
See you soon.
Good fortune.
The Boha'mu ruins. Anchorite Ahurn.
So, the Feralfen lost ones have taken over the ruins. Most intriguing. They must remember something of their heritage and the significance of the site. We must learn more, Splayer. This temple could hold the key to redeeming the lost ones and reuniting the many threads of Drania.
Blessings upon you.
Idols of the Feralfen.
From what you've told me about your observations at the Boha'mu ruins, it seems this tribe of lost ones has reverted to the worship of animal spirits. Before we can approach them, we must know more of their beliefs. Return to Feralfen village and discreetly gather some of their idols so that I may study them. Try to avoid angering them, Splayer, as it may hurt our chances of making contact with them.
Objectives. Gather 6 Feralfen idols and return them to Anchorite Ahurn at Tel Redder.
Do not lose faith.
Uh-huh.
I Feralfen Ldal, a small stone statue depicting an animal spirit worshipped by the Feralfen Lost Ones.
I don't think so. Excellent!
From what you've told me about your observations at the Boha'mu ruins, it seems this tribe of lost ones has reverted to the worship of animal spirits. Before we can approach them, we must know more of their beliefs. 4. Return to Feralfen village and discreetly gather some of their idols so that I may study them. Try to avoid angering them, Splayer, as it may hurt our chances of making contact with them.
May the light embrace you. Warm wishes to...
Idols of the Feralfen. Ankorite Ahurn.
Do you have the idols?
The Naru have not forgotten us.
These should be more than sufficient, Splayer. They seem to be fixated on birds, which is odd, because there aren't any bird species native to Zangarmarsh. What could this mean? Could they have encountered the Arako? To a shamanistic people, They might seem like the embodiment of a powerful bird spirit.
The Legion's end draws near.
Gathering the reagents.
I have a feeling that these lost ones may not respond well to Adrania, but would welcome an Araco. I can create a potion that will allow you to take on the form of an Araco for a short time. It requires a couple of reagents which cannot be stored and must be used within hours of being gathered. You will need to bring me a handful of spore bat eyes and some fence strider tentacles. Both species dwell in the wilderness surrounding Tel Redder.
Objectives. Anchorite Ahuran at Tel Redder wants you to bring him 4 spore bat eyes and 4 fence strider tentacles.
Blessings upon your family.
Certainly. I need to get closer. I don't have a target. too far away. Target. Outstanding! I don't have a target. Attack that. target. Target. I need a target.
I have a feeling that these lost ones may not respond well to Adrania, but would welcome an Araco. I can create a potion that will allow you to take on the form of an Araco for a short time. It requires a couple of reagents which cannot be stored and must be used within hours of being gathered. You will need to bring me a handful of spore bat eyes and some fence strider tentacles. Both species dwell in the wilderness surrounding Tel Redder.
May the light embrace you.
Gathering the reagents. Anchorite Ahurn.
Have you gathered the
Blessings
reagents?
upon you. Good fortune.
These will do quite nicely. Allow me a moment to mix up the potion.
The Legion's end draws near. Ionis Haka.
Not.